for the Australia Pride March, I guess you could say. So here we are, and we're just walking up to the location. So I'll flip the cameras around and we'll be all good. So we're just walking up to the location of State Parliament House here in Melbourne. So if everybody could hit the thumbs up, that would be lovely. And share this one out.
It's a rally, tell them what the rally starts.
And yeah, the rally...
Slowing down mass immigration.
The rally is support Australia and to bring back the old Australian ways and to bring back the old Australia.
Where are they even staying? They're down further.
So there's quite a lineup of police here and mounted police.
They tell me you have to walk around.
Oh, we got to go around the other side.
Oh. I didn't see all that when we came in.
No. Yeah, I see that. Oh, Sam Lynn, hi there, great to see you. And yeah, we're here in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. And it's just on midday here now. Local time.
ACDC. Love that. I love that.
So it'll be interesting to see how many people come here today. Yeah, here I am, and I'll say hello to you all. Yeah, hopefully it'll be a fun time, yeah. And yeah, it's really great to see you here. I'd like you just to grab this flag, Jeanette. It's sort of holding me back.
I'll put it on my parade.
Yeah. Sort of waiting for everything to sort of start off, and I'll have a bit of a walk around through the crowd and see what you see. bag. And of course we are seeing some interesting shirts. I love that one, Safe. Love that one. That's absolutely brilliant. And of course we are seeing some wonderful signs around here. Yeah, and hopefully we'll see a few more people coming in also. It'd be lovely if we see a really big crowd coming in. It's just early yet, so we get to see more people coming. Oh, that's all good.
I was put on the spot.
Yeah.
I wasn't prepared.
Just say Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. There you go.
Oh, there you go. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Melbourne, Victoria! Welcome to March for Australia #2. Well done, all of you, for rocking up, and I've got to tell you, you are a sight for sore eyes. Honestly, well done, all of you. And I've also got to say, you know why we're here? Apart from the messages.
Sorry.
That too. Apart from the messages, it's because it is about time our government put Australia first. And we are going to keep speaking out loud until they do. This is not a request. It is not something we're begging for. It is a demand. Australia first. Let me hear it. Australia first. Australia first. Australia first. Guys, I'm going to hand over in a minute to a lovely lady. Her name's V. She's going to be singing the national anthem, so get your vocal cords ready. Just before I do though, just to let you know, we will have speeches here that will go for roughly 40 minutes. And then after that we will be marching. And we're going to march and we're going to fly those flags and they're going to be held up strong and proud because we are not having our government make us feel ashamed for being Australia and for being proud of our flag. Thank you, everyone. And now for the national anthem, I'm handing over to V.
All right, let me see you lift those flags from the front to the back. And can we all stand together, united, while we sing together? Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are young and free, with golden swords and willful toils. Our home is good by sea, our land about in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every state advance Australia fair. In joyful strains and let us sing advance Australia fair. God bless you, Robyn. Thank you, V. Thank you, Victoria. So proud of you all. Oi, oi, oi. Well done. Okay, I'm now going to hand over to Matt from National Workers Alliance, a wonderful man with a lot of knowledge, who's done a lot of work in helping people to realise what is going on. Matt, thank you very much.
Thank you, Judy. How's the sound? Can you hear me at the back? Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Veronica, for the anthem. I want to thank everybody for turning up today. In particular, I want to thank the women, the families, the children I see here. It takes a lot of courage to attend an event like this in the current political climate, especially in Victoria. You can see the the pushback we face from the left. For all of us who are here today, it is our responsibility to educate and motivate those who are not yet quite ready to understand the enormity of what we are facing as a nation and as a people. And they are not ready to address it because they are either distracted by the sports, the entertainment, the material things, or they are disillusioned. I speak to many people who believe that there is nothing they can do, they feel powerless, and that it's over. And my message to those who are demoralised is that it's never over. Because from our hearts still beat, from our hearts still come the same way as the men and women who built this nation. And our ancestral homeland is never over.
He's on the same page with you.
Hi there, moon over Miami. I'm not the Nazi.
Oh no, they're the ones killing the Jews though.
Exactly.
Ironic. fucking job!
Boys, let him through. Let him through.
The only problem is it's only the white to get pepper spray. I brought me milk with me. Hey, excuse me. Excuse me. She's using that mirror. She's using reflection from that mirror to blind people. Excuse me. Reflection from that mirror is blinding people. Mate, she's using reflection from the mirror behind you. What? Mate, get rid of the mirror. She's using reflection to blind people. Well, don't worry your face that way where the yellow's coming from. Come fucking through it! Why don't you fuck off? They're pushing the fence, they're pushing the fence.
Grab his flag. Shame about the result though.
You can stick your Palestine up your ass. You can
stick your Palestine up your ass.
You can stick your Palestine. Like in Palestine. You can stick your Palestine up your ass. You can stick your Palestine up your ass. You can stick your Palestine up your ass. You just want to run away. Like in Palestine. You can stick your Palestine up your ass. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Aussie, Aussie! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Terrorists out! Terrorists out! Terrorists out! Terrorists out! Terrorists out! Terrorists out! Terrorists out!
You did a good job, mate. Hey?
Well, the police are pushing us all back now, so
You can stick your Palestine up your ass. You can stick your Palestine up your ass. You just want to run away. Like the Palestine. You can stick your Palestine up your ass.
I'm not a fucking wolf either. Or a lion. Last time I was looking through the Palestine, my arm was showing, now I got hit by the Palestine.
like to say hello to America.
I don't like America.
Oh,
America! Yeah, he likes
oh, love it, love it.
America's a fucking
pile of shit.
I got the truck back with the truck.
Message for America is that.
Oh, hi there, Robyn. Great to see you. Yeah, Nightbot's not liking the commentary coming from some of the crowd. But anyways. But yeah, great to see you. But yeah, apparently the counter protest wasn't going to go ahead, but yeah, it seems like they've organised a bit of a counter. So yeah, who do we have here all with us? And yeah, I just came out to have a look, and I always like to see some interesting things going on, of course. Yeah, I'll definitely stay safe there. Yeah, thank you, Robyn, for sure. And if everybody could remember to smash the thumbs up, we definitely need some more of those. Oh, Sam Lynn, thank you. Great to see you, and thanks so much for coming into the live stream. I really appreciate it.
Right now, 1.42 billion Chinese. If we include the rest of the subcontinent, there are over 5 billion people. Not the European culture. 5,000.
Oh, thank you, Robyn. Yes, I'll certainly be careful, and yeah, thank you for that.
There will be over 2 million Irish in 2 terms of government. How do we determine that 5 billion or that 2 billion? Which ones hold European values? That's where you have to start addressing per capita averages. If we are looking at countries in the world, I want to make something else very clear. Migration policy that has been forced upon us in every Western nation is something to celebrate. It's only countries that are handed by Europeans that have to address this. It's done against the will of the people. You need to understand that. We were never asked. It started in 1945. We were one of the first 51 signatories to the UN. The globalisation began then, the Marxist institution that is the UN, that has not introduced one policy that has been to our benefit. They took away our manufacturing, they give our farmland away. Since 1958, when the Menzies government first repealed the dictation test, government seats have either repealed, amended, or introduced new migration policy that has left us with an open border. It's a legal open border, but since 1975, anybody can come to this country. It doesn't matter whether your background is from the country where they have the majority of the women that suffered female genital mutilation, or you are from a country that supports child law. You are welcome. We have a legal open border, and look at what they're doing. We are losing our social cohesion. We are losing our civic engagement. We are more divided. There is less trust. We are more dangerous as a society because crime is going up. That is the main metric that all government should be judged on. Civic safety, and the other main thing is whether a society is sustainable in the long term. I am sick to death of governments thinking for a 4-year period. What about 100 years? If we allow ourselves to be demographically replaced, what does it look like for our grandchildren? If we are an absolute minority, I'm sure many of you know that people of European descent
these little babies, these little babies.
I hope for self-revolution in some sort of direct democracy. But under this liberal democracy, we cannot vote our way out of this. We need to support movements, not only traditional white movement, find a movement that represents your movement, and we're going to have to make some sort of sacrifice. I mentioned Edmund Barton, the first Prime Minister. Edmund Barton said that creating a nation requires the will of the people. 124 years later, saving our nation will require the will of the people. It will require a will to power and a willingness to sacrifice. To sacrifice something, even if it's your time, your energy to educate and motivate. You need to put your resources into it, because the only way out of this is regime change or systemic change to a different form of democracy through constitutional change. And that only happens when what I call, or under the terminology of the French Revolution, when the second estate come on board. We are the third estate. We are the working class. They referred to them in the revolutionary times as the proletariat, the commoners, the peasants. I refer to us as the working class. The working class never brought change unilaterally. It only comes about when we have support of those from the second estate, which is those with money, influence, power. When the people from Victor start to realise that we are part of something greater. This is not about us. This is about the legacy that we leave. Because we have a responsibility to those who left us in the greatest country on earth. We have a responsibility to those who live foreign fields who gave their life for this country. So when the second estate, when Victorian police, when members of the military, when those with money, influence, power, the corporate leaders, when they decide that they've had enough, that there are things more important than their share portfolio, or their property portfolio, or what's in the car they drive. When they decide that we are part of something bigger, then we will get together and take down the first estate. I'm going to finish with something by the man that I regard as the greatest Irishman to ever live. I have Irish blood on my father's side. A people that fought the British for 753 years. And I'm sure there were times when they were disillusioned, demoralised, but they never gave up. They never gave up, and the battle for Ireland is still not over. Ireland will be free, Erin Gilbra. Yeah! They are suffering the same problems we are. Patrick Pearse was the leader of the Irish Republican Brotherhood. In 1916, he took the Dublin Post Office, raised the tricolour and the Republican flag, and held off the British, who were 20,000 for a week. They succumbed to the numbers. In May 1916, Padre, his brother Willie, and 13 others were executed. They made the blood sacrifice for their people, for their nation. Padre wrote a poem called The Rebel. And I believe the last stanza is just as relevant today.
Yes, they'll certainly stay safe, and yeah, thanks for that.
And I say to my people's masters,
what's happened is Australia's let a lot of people into the country who hate Australia and hate the Western world. So the people of Australia have come out to protest that, and they want to bring back the old Australia and make Australia back to what Australia used to be. So, of course, I'm here marching in support with all those people. And, of course, I thank you for all the support back in America also.
As the political and cultural elites who believe themselves to be our masters. I say beware of the thing that is coming. Because some people will never accept what they are doing to the country that we love. Some people will never give up. The words of Patrick Pearse, Shocky Allah, our day will come. Thank you for being here. Through the next speaker, I'm going to play a song that you will at least know the chorus. Many of you will know the full verses. If you know this song, at least the chorus, I want to hear full voice this iconic piece of Australian identity, history and culture. Raise your flags, hold your flag with pride, and sing the chorus of this song.
great to see you back, Sam. Oh, much better place, Dan. Thank you.
And I've got to tell you, it produces discussion, conversation that we need to have both at domestic and political levels. But honestly, that much information for me, it's something I've got to learn because I don't remember all the details. Just magnificent. What I will do though is wind it back into that nutshell that Australia must come first. So what do we want? Australia first. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Australia first. When do we want it? Now. Okay guys, we can do this one more time. Let that sound of your voice out there because it is your voice. Every single bloody one of you that counts. Let your voice echo off the walls of all of these buildings. What do we want? Australia first! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Australia first! When do we want it? Now! Good on you guys. Our next speaker. Thank you. Our next speaker is a family man, a tradie by the name of Tim. Tim, like every probably single one of you, is a working class man.
So true,
he is a true blue Aussie. And what he wants for our country is because he wants it for the children of today and the children of tomorrow. Handing over, thank you, Tim. I get Tim!
Thanks, Matt. Getting some awesome stuff. My name's Tim, and like you, I'm just your average Aussie. I pay too much tax, I hate following rules, and yes, I barrack for Collingwood. I want to ask you, how did we get here? Like, how did it come to this? Right? How did immigration become such a divisive topic rather than a common sense one? Yes, I want to stop immigration.
You're most welcome.
But why should I be labelled as a bad, ignorant fool? Gee, I mean, after listening to Matt, it's common sense. Look, I'm here. Wow, that sounds. Look, I'm here today because I'm thinking of my children and the country they live in's future. I'm here today because I believe this modern mass diversity is not what it is cracked up to be, and it's certainly not what our forefathers envisaged for their future generations. I have raised my family in the eastern suburbs, No, not Canterbury, not Hawthorn, a bit further out. Right. And we had not been affected by crime until last year. Unluckily for my community, some youth, some people that specialise in aggravated burglary tried to gain access to my neighbour's house, and whilst in the process were interrupted and thankfully chose to drive away. Now this really scared my family and the surrounding estate, especially after we did a little bit of research and discovered how violent some of these crimes committed in the Agburgs can be, and also how often they go unreported. Now, I believe my neighbour might have done the same basic research, as he soon sold the car and set up security cameras. And disappointingly, whilst doing this research, I soon learned, like I was shocked, that I may go to jail. If someone broke into my house while my family slept, and I attacked them, which of course every red-blooded Aussie would, off to jail I potentially go. So I mean, that's how much trouble this country's in. That's how pathetic our leadership is. It's clown world. That's it, man. Now, speaking of my family safety, I worry about my beautiful daughters and how increasingly vulnerable they are out in public. I now know sexual assault has gone up by 55% in a 2-year period. The same period of time that we have been given turbo immigration from all over the world. Goodness knows what some of these societies are like, and yeah, I worry about it. I don't believe I'm being paranoid when I instruct my oldest daughter, always make sure there are people on the same train carriage. Don't catch Ubers by yourself. You know, I'm sure a lot of parents here would agree. Try to watch your drinks and your friends in the nightclub. But unfortunately, they can't watch everything. I can't always be there. It was certainly easier in a high-trust, honourable society. But again, how did it come to this? How did it come to this? Am I paranoid? I think I have a right to be.
Criminal politicians.
Lately, my favourite topic to try and understand is housing affordability. Why do all the experts, the media, the talking heads, why now do they only touch on immigration, but don't have any real opposition against it, bringing more people into this country? Maybe just not 2 million more, like Albanese proposed. Maybe 1.6 million is a better number, they might say.
Criminals!
They will not conflate housing supply with housing demand. And I mean, when you undertake a small business course like I have, like many people have, it's in the first chapter if I remember. I think it's titled Supply and Demand. It's that easy, right? If our government is allowing one new arrival to live here every 55 seconds, an average family of 4 would equate to every 4 minutes a house or a unit must be built. This is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We need one new dwelling available every 4 minutes because the demand from immigrants is exceeding the supply of housing. Often these people have government incentives, community help, or existing wealth, which helps them enter the property market immediately.
Parliament's empty, mate, fill it up.
Now the median house price is a whopping $650,000 to $850,000. Personally, I believe it's more. In the short term, yes, that makes people that own their own home or have an existing mortgage feel rich because they've made money, especially the boomers. Sorry, Uncle Bob. But unfortunately, my kids and your kids are going to have to work harder for their deposit. They're going to work longer each week to make repayments. There goes the big cap gun. Woo! Let them have it. They're going to work weekends. They're going to have less time with their children. They might live further out in a smaller house and all on a 30-year mortgage, and the list goes on. The list goes on, so Australia can be the land of milk and honey offered up for free to the rest of the world. I don't want my children to be dead slave bugs, and nor do I want them in a line that goes around the block with 50 other couples all competing to rent the same overpriced unit. I remember seeing this shit in the third world on television. Again, I ask you, how did we get here? By mismanagement? By design? Corruption? Yeah. Now, I would like to plagiarise someone. Now, I read this a couple of times. I believe it's poignant. Is this an extreme view or is this common sense? I want you guys to be the judge, right? This is what I read. National identity is particular. Once you universalise it, it ceases to exist. When Britain declares that anyone can be British, it is not being inclusive, it is erasing the very substance of what British once meant. The same moral trick is performed everywhere. In the name of openness, the borders of belonging are dissolved, and you can see it in the slogan, a nation of immigrants, citizens of the world, empty phrases that flatten centuries of lineage. Universalism doesn't expand identity, it annihilates it. And here's the kicker, this is what got me, man. A people cannot be everyone, because to be everyone is to be no one, right? A people cannot be everyone, because to be everyone is to be no one. And that applies to everyone. Right. That's it, bro. Yeah, hey. It makes you sad to think. Now, I know my speech is quite bleak and it's a little bit negative, right? However, immigration can be stopped, and we must continue to build momentum. And when the number of Aussies grows showing up to march for Australia, perhaps our voice will become louder, and perhaps we can pressure and force the government to address and stop this madness on behalf of the majority of Australia. Now, here's the conclusion. Here's the kicker, man. See, I'm nostalgic, right? And I know time doesn't stand still. You cannot stop the wheels of change. But I'm increasingly nostalgic because I remember, man. I remember when we called ourselves the lucky country. And man, we believed it. Man, mate, if you couldn't make it in Bayswater or Thomastown to 100th of a millimetre, it couldn't be made. Right? Our Australian soldiers were Chad super warriors. Our innovation was bragged about around the world. I mean, for goodness sake, an Aussie in Geelong invented refrigeration. Changed the world. We had the toughest boxers, the fastest swimmers, the most skillful tennis players. Mate, if we didn't win the world spelling bee, we were pissed. We were still a Christian country, and yeah, we still made cars. We still made them. Bloody good ones. So this is it, man. Let's defend Australian identity and be inspired by what our ancestors have created, defended, and achieved. God bless.
Thank you, mate. I'm just going to explain what's happening for the rest of this event. On the flyer we had 4 speakers, so apologies. You may understand that in Melbourne it's quite difficult to get speakers that, in public, considering what the opposition over there do. So the only 2 speakers are myself and Tim. We had others pulled out. I have no problem with those pulling out. I fully understand. What I'm hoping is that going forwards, more people will start to stand up and defend their family, defend their children, defend their country, and become active. I have an announcement from the national organiser who they've asked me to I'll paraphrase here. The next official march for Australia will be on January 26th, Australia Day. And yes, this isn't as big as the 31st, but let's make Australia Day a massive day for Australia. So talk to your friends, talk to your colleagues, bring them down. There are other marches in November. Which march for Australia are not associated with. They don't share our core values. I think that's about it from the organiser. They are just calling for people to get involved. There'll be nothing up to Christmas so people can spend time with their family. Apologies for me reading this out. We have an opportunity to make Australia Day one of the most significant celebrations, and we want January to be the most patriotic month of the year. Many call it Australia Month. So please raise your flag, prepare for Australia Day the rest of today. Now, Victoria Police have advised that it's not safe to march, and when I hear that, I think about what would those men from the 39th Battalion, who are 1,068 young lads from Kew and Hawthorne, who were sent to Papua New Guinea in June 1942 and stopped the Japanese invasion and saved this country in the only time we faced an existential military threat. What would the lads of the 39th have done if they were told it might be too dangerous to walk in our own streets? So we are marching. We are going to Collins. And if I'd ask you to please, I want everyone to stay safe. So the trolley and the banner will be at the front, so give us a couple of minutes to get the trolley set up, and there'll be gentlemen at the back. We have some gentlemen here floating, so we are just urging you to stay safe. I mentioned the 39th Battalion. 136 of those young lads never returned home. They're buried in Papua. The motto for the 39th is factus non verbis. By deeds, not words. The time for talk is over. And my message to those who are on the internet, who are commentating, who are telling us how bad things are, who offer no solutions, who monetize their content, the grifters, the buy me a coffee, the buy my merch, the time for talk is over. Motivate your friends, get them active, and we will take our countries back.
Hey, boss. Hey.
So we're getting ready to march. Victoria Police have advised us not to march, but we're marching. We are marching.
So we also want from March down to Coventry.
Yeah, I'll be safe. Yes, thank you, Robyn.
We've got objection, we've got no housing, we've got nothing to keep them housed. We are falling apart as a nation. So get together and form groups and defend yourselves. Mind your own constitution is still valid. You've got more rights than you think, but if you stand there and don't do anything about it, that's how you get themselves in the positions they are. He asked the question, how do we get here? By fraud, deception. The 1986 Act by Bob Hawke, stolen, no referendum, stolen constitution. Even the Queen signed off on it. They're treasonous bastards. That's what they are. Learn to defend yourself, people. I can't say any more.
My daughter's 32.
We had dinner with DC and Peter.
So we're just having a bit of a walk around through the crowd. And I think the march will be starting fairly shortly. Oh, thank you, Dad. Yes, I'll be careful, and thank you so much for joining in. It was really great to see you in my live stream.
Collins Street. We are going down Collins, turning left of Russell to Freedom Street, then back to Parliament. So please follow me behind the speakers when you get a chance, and take care of yourselves.
speakers and everything are. Awesome. Yep, good idea.
It's getting big, Arielle.
Yeah, getting big for sure. Get up nearer to the front a little bit if I can. Yeah.
Corner, please. One person and the other.
Hi.